Well, today I was going to work on the Jeep TJ project and start sanding off some of the Bondo, but however, I got this respiratory thing going on where I'm coughing and hacking and getting stopped up at night and just feel totally like crap for the most part. So the last thing I wanted to do today was put a dust mask on and get in that dust with with this crap going on. So anyway, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I thought I would take just a little bit of time to show you some of the projects that are coming up for the Maverick, because some of them are really super cool and unique. One of them I'm really excited about, but it's a pretty large undertaking. So let's take a look at what I got going on with Mavi after I got her cleaned up. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Not much has changed. I will say this, if you want to get rock chips in your truck, take it to one of those automatic car washes, because I've seen a bunch of posts about Mavericks and them getting rock chips and things like that, but I haven't experienced that. I've got one chip right here that was from a shovel that I did unloading some stuff, and I did find one chip up here on the fender right here. See those two little things? Now that is not a defect in the paint. That was actually a rock chip. I heard it hit. I was behind a dump truck, had a bunch of crap flying off of it. I heard it hit the fender, but I didn't see it until now. So we're going to be touching those up, and I'm going to show you how to do it with touch-up paint. Should be good to go. Very small minor thing on the fender, but you want to catch it before it gets worse. Now it's my fault, but I could have prevented this, because I do actually have the coating that goes on the front end from Laminex, and we'll be installing that. That's one of the projects that's coming up, but I still love the truck. It's still got low miles, maybe getting close to 3,000 miles on it now, so it's almost worn out. Found a company that's making a few pretty cool accessories for the Maverick, MegaOhm Motorsports. I think they're in Michigan. They make a plug-in adapter that turns off that the weird noises that come out from underneath the hood. So we're going to try that out. Before you say, oh, you're trying to kill people walking, you know what? Whatever. If people can't stay out of the road, that's their own dang fault. No, I don't think that, but stay out of the road. And also, they have on the gas cap, supposedly the plastic plunger that opens it up breaks frequently. So I've got a metal replacement from them. What does that look like? Oh, it's got instructions and everything. Comes in a box. Okay, so that's it. That is the plunger that opens the fuel door, and it's made out of metal instead of the plastic, and they say that this will not break. So we'll be installing that. So that's pretty cool. Third project that I have planned is the most ambitious and the hardest one that we're to accomplish, that's for sure. So let me show you what I got in. I got some samples. This is from leatherseats.com, and I've got samples of leather seating. So if you've got a XL, XLT, or even the Lariat, and you want actual leather seating, and you don't want to go to cat skin and pay an installer, these are going to be a great alternative for the DIY crowd. So let's take a look at what they actually sent me as far as like the samples go. If you've got the XL or the XLT, you've got the cloth seats, but if you've got the Lariat, you've got the pleather seats, and I haven't hated them, but what I would say is that they don't breathe, they don't show any wear, so they always look like this, so they look a little bit fake. So as far as like them looking like leather, kinda, I guess is what I would say. And I'm also, maybe it's my fat butt, but I'm having the stitching right here. I could take it to the dealer and say, look at this thing's coming apart, but right here you can see that stitch has come apart. And I don't know if it's from getting in or out, but it shouldn't have broken in 2,000 miles, even if I'm fatter than I am now. So these are the colors that they sent me, but you certainly can get blue or gray or any other color combination that you wanted. Or you could make your truck look like a Lariat on the inside. But anyway, this is the blue, and it was a perfect match, I think, for the blue when you look at it. So the blue, the factory brown is a little bit strange, I think, in color-wise. So here's the samples that they gave me. There's the blue for reference. And this one was probably the closest. The chocolate, I think, was a little bit the closest to the factory one. But I didn't like it as much as I did like the cocoa one. The cocoa one's a little bit more tan than the factory one, so it'll be tan and blue with cocoa stitching. And I think that's going to look absolutely beautiful. And I got the deluxe ones, which most of the centerpiece, or all the centerpiece really, is leather. and then the edges are vinyl rather than more vinyl and then less leather. So I think it's going to look similar to the factory one, but I think it's going to look a lot better. That's going to be a lot more involved as far as like the projects that I'm doing on the Maverick. However, I believe that that's going to be a great DIY project. If you want to put leather in your truck, whether it's the baseline or if it's the Lariat, I think this is going to be really nice, and they have some great quality leather. So we'll see how that comes in. I've got it ordered and that'll be coming in. Next, I'm going to be doing a video on the Forscan. I have to say that slow and with purpose, otherwise it sounds weird. Got a Lenovo laptop I bought used, and the OBD Link EX, which is an automatic when you don't have a switch or anything. This is one of the best Forscan tools you can get to interface with the truck. So I'm going to be doing that. If you remember, I put a few Lasfit bulbs in the front and it was amazing. So I got the rest of the bulbs to do a full conversion for LEDs on the Maverick, and this is going to be really super cool. I'm going to do some before and after night shots and then day shots. I think that's going to be cool. I'm also going to try to apply some Cerakote. I actually bought this for the Jeeps, but this should work really well on the plastic on the back of the Maverick. It gets a little bit of discoloration and the sun hits this, so this is a good candidate for a coating. Now this stuff will get on your fingers and it's nasty, so you need to wear gloves, but I'm just going to go ahead and hit this, and we'll look at this side versus the other side. It's really pretty easy to apply, but it should last, I believe they said 3 months. So it's not like Armor All that you just spray on and it just washes off. This stuff actually becomes a pretty good coating for the plastic. And that looks really nice, actually. So the one thing I would say is actually do wear gloves, because it is pretty slick and will get all over your hands. Now using this does a couple different things. First of all, it makes it look really slick and super cool and nice, but it also protects the plastic from UV rays and all the sun and the harsh weather. It actually gives it a protective coating. Looks good across the back. And this is the side that I haven't done, and you can kind of see that there's some discoloration right here and right up here. Looks a little discolored. So I'll hit this one with the another one. But it really does make it shine, look like brand new. There's a big difference from the coated and the non-coated. And they say about once every 3 months you just put you just wipe it down again, and it'll protect it. So that's cool. What's up, sexy britches? This is the before hair. Alright, appreciate you watching, being a subscriber. I'm going to have all kinds of videos coming up on the Maverick, as well as the TJ and the Toyota pickup truck. Yes, that is on the plate to finish that thing up as well. I appreciate you watching. I feel like crap. I'm going home to take a nap. Got all the other stuff that we're going to be doing here in the near future. Any questions, comments, post them below. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.